brought to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Throw dice and woes of life. Love deprived, looking to revive. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise. Crystal chandeliers, motives reflected off the mirrors and pit quick, grinning from ear to ear. Craving and braving the grain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near, stay there. Remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you can see. Are you my
Boom. Yes, it is. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark, and today is Tuesday, so you know we're at George's Happy Hog doing our thing today. Of course, it is located, if you haven't been here yet, everybody who comes here goes, man, thank you for the recommendation. It's fantastic. George's Happy Hog, located 712 Culbertson Drive, just east of Lincoln, south of the of the state capitol, north of the OU Medical Center, across from the Harn Homestead, right there off Lincoln. You turn east on Lincoln onto Culbertson, go up to the stop sign, that's Lindsay, and then just as you pass, come over the stop sign to your right, there is George's Happy Hog, 712 Culbertson Drive, 405-525-8111 for catering or events. They will hook you up. They're closed Sundays and Mondays and open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 7, on Saturdays 11 to 5. And I know that for Juneteenth, I think they are open from 11 to 7 on Juneteenth. And then, of course, for you that don't know what Juneteenth is a celebration of Black America and our freedom. That's what Juneteenth is. Go look it up. That's what you should do. Go Google it. Look it up for yourself because you guys need that. I can't tell you everything. You need to find out some stuff for yourself. But like I said, go ahead and look up Juneteenth. The Juneteenth celebration in Oklahoma City is a good time. It's a lot of fun, and just all across America, actually. Parades and stuff like that. It's a good time. It's a lot of fun events, good food, stuff like that. But anyway, they're closed. Like I said, they're closed. They're open from 11 to 5 on Saturdays. And, of course, our remote live stream is brought to you by YNB. Family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They're an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC. Proud fund sponsor for us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. For more details, you can get it there, or you can go in and visit any of their locations. The main bank, 401 Elm, 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon, Oklahoma. So anyway, those are locations and stuff over there. But if you want to do that, go ahead and support those guys over at YNB, and we'll talk more about that here in a little bit. But anyway, like I said, come on by George's and check it out. It's fantastic. It's lovely. It's delicious. And but anyway, okay, yesterday we talked a little bit about Caitlin Clark and Kennedy Carter and what happened with her with the foul. And, they're saying, well, stuff like that's been going on in the WNBA for a long time. And, yeah, I mean, in the NBA it does too, but I'm just saying that, Angel Reese is trying to bring herself in. Everybody's coming to see me too. I'm the villain, Angel. Yes, the WNBA's popularity has come up because of Caitlin Clark, not because of you. Yeah, because of you a little bit. But if it's not for Caitlin Clark, nobody's coming to see the WNBA because of you. Okay? Now, are you getting more? Is it because you're the villain and what you did with her in the national championship game, and then she came back and got revenge on you this past year? Yes, okay? Now, has it brought more attention to it? It's not because of you. It's because of her. Now, you can say it's because she's white. You can say whatever. You can say because she's not gay. Whatever you want, whatever narratives you want to throw out there is irrelevant. The bottom line is people are watching the WNBA because of Caitlin Clark. Now, what they've done is now they're recognizing you. They're recognizing Asia. They're recognizing Diana Taurasi. They're recognizing Kelsey Plum. They're recognizing all these great athletes who are out there now 100%. And I've always liked the WNBA. And it is way more physical than men's basketball because it's not played in the air. Girls are not as athletic as they are in the NBA, but they're becoming more athletic, just like the men became more athletic, okay? Because back in the day, the NBA used to be way more physical than it is now. Why? Because the players are more athletic, the players can do more, the players can jump higher, so there's more and more players doing what the great players used to do. There's more of them that are more athletic. And so the WNBA is becoming more and more athletic. There's more girls shooting the three. There's more girls taking you off the dribble. There's more girls being able to get out the floor. There's more girls dunking now. So there's a lot of other stuff that's going on in the WNBA. But the WNBA is sparked by Caitlin Clark. And I'm sorry, Angel Reese, they did not go get planes for you. Okay? They did not go get where you all have chartered flights. That wasn't because of you. That was because of Caitlin Clark. She is the Michael Jordan of, because you can't say Larry Bird and Magic because they're the ones that got the NBA from what it was played afterwards. It was tape delayed until Magic and Bird. And then Michael Jordan took it to the next level. Now Angel Reese has taken it to the next level. Now Taurasi and all Sue Bird and all the great players from before, 100%. They did all that stuff. There's no doubt. But now this young lady is the one that's taking it to the next level, just like Jordan took the NBA to the next level. Okay, so it has nothing to do with you. It does, but more and more people are coming to watch WNBA because of that. I'm not going to watch your game. I'm going to Dallas to watch her, not you. That's what I'm saying. That's what the thing is now. Has it brought more attention to your game? 100%. But the thing is now that you're there, don't polarize the people who are coming to watch you guys play now by making statements that you're making. Everybody's coming to watch, there's more and more people watching, 100%. But it's because of her, just like it was because of Jordan. No matter, nobody's coming to watch you. Everybody's coming to watch her. That's why there's more hype. Now, one game last year and what you did with the face chasing her down, and we've had that discussion several times on this show about that. But that being said, people are coming to watch the WNBA, and it's getting more attention because of Caitlin Clark. That's why she's got the biggest shoe deal. That's why she's got all these outside contracts. That's why she has all this because of that. Now, it's up to you and your other players to take that and build on it. So now people can watch you. People can watch and see how talented you guys are. People can watch and see how good you guys you guys are capable of accomplishing. But if you come back and think it's because of you, it's not. It's because of one person, and it's her. Just like it was because of one person. It was two people, Jordan and Bird. Magic and Bird. Then it was Jordan. And now it's LeBron and Steph. Now Steph and them are coming off they've made their run. Now the NBA is looking for a superstar. And the Oklahoma City Thunder are primed to promote one guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, to make us even more. But they're not willing to do that for whatever reason. That's their thing, okay? Don't know why that is. They decided to promote Russell Westbrook, which turned him into the prima donna that he is. So my deal is this. Figure out who the hell the people are and promote the right people, because now Oklahoma City really has a chance by having SGA that you really can put our place on the map. We have a brand new facility. I'm fantastic. I'm so happy that we're putting it right there at where the Marriott used to be, or the Cox Convention Center, or whatever the hell you want to call it. 4 square blocks, city blocks. You know what amazing things you can do with that? Now, my guy Mark Long, we're going to have him on. I'm going to have to have a discussion with him because he and I talked a little bit about the new arena. And we talked about how if it was over there, because if you've been into the parking garage underneath the Cox Convention Center, Prairie Services, or whatever the hell it's called, if you've been underneath that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They've got all these pipes because, the heating and all that, the heat's downtown, a lot of those buildings, is right there. So what the Thunder have to do, or what whoever builds it, what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to either reroute all that and move that, which is going to cost extra money and extra time, or, like I told Mark, what the hell's wrong with leaving it right there? Leave it alone. Just just shore up the parking garage, make it stay more stable, and just leave that where it is. It's not bothering anybody now anyway. What difference does it make? Why am I even messing with that? I'm just going to tear off the top of it, make sure the bottom of it is where it needs to be, and redo it. I don't understand. You got architects that can't do around that. Now he says they need to go in there and to me I'm like, man, leave it alone. Everything underneath stays the way it is, but I'm going to have a long conversation about him about that because that's my philosophy. Why am I even messing with that? Now, if I can move it somewhere else and it's not going to cut away or it's not going to take away from the time it's going to tell me for me to build a facility, then great, yes, I'm all about that. But I'm sorry, but these flies are driving me crazy right now. So I'm all about that. But I'm not sure if that's really the case or not. Okay? So to me, that's what we need to do. Is we need to take that facility. We need to do something nice where you have, like in Dallas, is that the south end? I believe it's the south end of AAC. They have these little restaurants and bars that are right there on the side. They have this gigantic screen. They have a DJ, but it's kind of blocked off from the wind to where you can kind of hang out and watch games and do whatever, which I'm sure it's going to be packed come Thursday when the Mavericks are at Boston. I'm sure it's going to be packed down there Thursday and Saturday. It's going to be packed. So now, because the following week, let me see, they play Thursday, Saturday. Was it Thursday, Saturday? I need to go back and look at it when exactly it is, but I think it's Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, or either Thursday, Saturday, Monday. So hopefully it's Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday. Is what I would like it to be because I might have to take a trip down there. Actually, I won't be able to do that because I'll be doing my camp. So that ends that deal. My camp is the 13th to 14th, and I'll be in Dallas. I'm going to Houston to see that. But that being said, to get back to what I was saying, the WNBA is here. It is growing. Now, ladies, you need to learn how to take where you're at and build on it, just like the NBA did. Took Michael Jordan, built on it. It's not because of anybody else but Caitlin Clark. Not you, Angel Reese. Don't try to jump your face in there. It's not because of you. Now, with your exchange with her, that brought the consciousness to basketball, to women's basketball, no doubt. But it's not about you. You ain't got nothing to do with this. You're the villain, but people don't care. Nobody's talking about you. People are talking about her, Asia Wilson. They're not talking about you. And that's what, to me, the WNBA will figure it out. They'll get it right. And, of course, they did that. Damn fly is wearing me out. Of course, they changed it to a flagrant one, which is what should have been. I mean, to me, that is not good. That's not basketball. You just sat there and you just shoulder checked her. Now, you said she elbowed you, whatever. Yeah, she did give you a little bow, but come on. You didn't been hit harder than that. I've been hit harder than that multiple times. So don't even try that. Don't even go there with that. So that being said, now back to the Thunder. I'm excited about where the Thunder are going to be because my ultimate goal and my ultimate feeling of what I would like to see for the Thunder is to have an NBA All-Star game here. And we are building more and more because we just don't have enough hotel space. We just don't to do what that's going to take. But I do believe the NBA is going towards that direction once we get the new facility, which is what's supposed to be 2029, I believe, but they're going to be done in 2028. Well, let me see. That is 4 years from now, 5 years from now. SGA will be just signing him. So he'll be locked in, and our team will be locked in. And at that point, our team average age will be 27 years old, and everybody will be right in the prime of where they should be, and we should be rolling by then, just like we were rolling with Kevin Durant and Westbrook and Ibaka. We should be right in that little window when the facility opens. That everybody's of age. SGA will be 30, so he'll be right in his prime, and we'll just be rolling. J-Dub. Chet, we'll add in a couple more. We're going to talk about what the Thunder need to add. So it's a perfect opportunity for this city to really be showcased. But the Thunder have to give me a coach that understands, screw all this team shit. Give me a coach that understands, okay, our best player is SGA. Our second best player is J-Dub and Chet, 2A, 2B. Then we're bringing in Kaysen is 3A, 3B, whatever, and Wiggins 3A, 3B, 3C, whatever. But SGA is one, and the other two are 2A, 2B. Depending on the night, they could be 2A, 2B, one of them the other. And then to me, Dort is whatever because you have Keontae Johnson. But, of course, now he's a free agent. So what are you going to do with Keontae? Remember, he was the only G League player that Thunder had was in the All-Star game. And I think everybody forgets that that Keontae was the preseason player of the year in the SEC. Excuse me. Sorry about that. He was the preseason player of the year before he got the heart thing. So to me, that's a Dort replacement right there because one, he can still defense just like Dort can. But what he can do is number two, he can actually score. Dort tries to be, I don't want Dort scoring. Give me a coach that knows, put everybody in the places they need to do to succeed. Your job is you're here, not all this team stuff where we ain't building his quarters, none of that, that's G League stuff. That's why he got, the coach didn't get talked about after that nonsense when he got interviewed by TNT. They're like, what the hell is he talking about? Everything that I've been saying all year long. What the hell are you talking about? It's SGA, J-Dub and Chet are 2A, 2B, however or Chet, J-Dub, however, it's irrelevant to me who's 2A, 2B, different nights. Then you've got Kaysen coming in. Then you've got a nice group. So let's go look at the Thunder roster right now so I can kind of go over this with you guys so you guys can see kind of what I am talking about. Here's our roster. Never mind. It's not a roster, but here are the add-ons. Let's do this. Let's do our Thunder shooting percentage. Okay, so here we are. So SGA is 1, clearly. Then you got J-Dub and Chet. You got Dort is 4, but I believe that could be Kaysen moving up there. And to me, you keep SGA, J-Dub, Chet, Dort. I think Josh. I like Josh. A lot of people don't like Josh. I like Josh. I think I give Josh a pass, as I've told you guys many times. I give him a pass. Then you got Wiggins. So to me, you got SGA, J-Dub, Chet, Dort. Wiggins is 5. Kaysen is 6. I still think you got to keep J. Will 7. And then Isaiah Joe, to me, if I'm going to go get a guard in the draft, I can find somebody who can shoot the 3 and do that, I'll do it. And we'll talk about that here in a minute as well. So to me, when I'm going with Isaiah Joe, to me, it's not a factor for us anymore because teams have figured out what his role is with us. Now, I think he can go to somewhere else and do what he did for us because he'll be in a different role for that team. Like they said, Minnesota kind of wants him. Well, why do you want a 6'2" guy that is doing the same? You got 6'7" guys doing the same thing that he's doing. Why would you do that? But with us, they figured out how to defend Isaiah Joe and forced him into doing some other stuff. So that being said, here are the Thunder options, okay? Here are the Thunder options for us to go to the next level. Here are the free agents that are out there, and I've included Isaiah Joe and Aaron Wiggins because they're both free agents. But if you want to go guards, to me, if you're going to stay small, Klay Thompson's too old for us. That's what I say about that. So I want to go get a Malik Monk because he's free. Remember, he was going to be the 6th man of the year till he got hurt. And then, of course, Naz Reid took it over from Minnesota. But I believe Malik Monk for the Sacramento Kings would have been the 6th man of the year. So you've got a guy who can do what Isaiah Joe does, but he's taller, more physical, and also he's more of a scorer, and Isaiah Joe is more of a shooter. But I'm still getting the same thing I'm getting out of him. I still keep Aaron Wiggins because he's just, to me, he's a Swiss Army knife. He can do everything. He play defense. He can shoot the 3. He was averaging 50. He only averaged 30 this year, but I like what I see out of him. Okay, so to me, that's an automatic keep, keeping Isaiah Joe. So to me, I keep him. I don't get rid of him at all. I keep him right there in the mix. I keep him right there where I need him to be. So that's what I do for him. So that's where I keep him. And everybody remember, go to YouTube, search the Unpopular Hour with Matt Clark, like, subscribe, notifications, and you can come on and comment about anything that we're doing right now. So, but anyway, I keep Aaron Wiggins, and then my forwards, which we need to upgrade. Okay, to me, Kendrick Williams, I like Kendrick. He's got to go. Jay Will's a big man. We're going to have somebody. He'd be a nice little role support guy, but I got to get somebody who's bigger, who can do more than he can do. I got to have that. That's what you got to address in the draft, one way or the other, and we'll talk about that in a minute as well. But you got OG Anunoby from, I believe they're going to go ahead. The New York Knicks are going to sign him. I don't think they're going to let him go because their record with him, once they traded for him, is, 30-something and 11 or something stupid. Is what they do. I like Miles Bridges a whole lot, so I think you got to keep him. Now, centers are available. I'm taking Nick Claxton or Isaiah Hartenstein, either one of them, because we need some size, we need some girth because of what we're lacking inside. And then Philip Hosky, I think, if we don't draft him, I think he's going to end up with the Celtics because the Celtics, he's big, he's white, he's perfect for them. Somebody can go along with Porzingis. Remember, oh my God, I can't think of his name. Al Horford is getting older, so that gives them somebody who can take that place. He's 7 foot tall, and he'll ease the load for what they've got for Porzingis. And then Klingman, I think he's going to be gone, and we'll look through the draft and we'll see where he's going to be gone. And then Khalil Ware, maybe or maybe not, and we'll look see where he's at. So, but here are the options for trading, and we talked about that. The only guys I even really like on this group, here are the options, is Denny Avadia because the Wizards are looking at drafting another 6'9" guy. So this guy is getting old. He's about time to get his contract signed. So why sign when they go get somebody else to still be young? So, and plus, remember, the former GM there, or the GM there, used to be our assistant GM at Oklahoma City. So that gives us an advantage right there to do something if we choose. If we choose to do it, that gives us an advantage right there. And he would be a nice addition. So would Isaiah Stewart. You don't have to pay him a whole lot of money, but you got to pay him some. And then, to me, here are your options for trade for sure. Excuse me. It's Josh Giddey, Lou Dort, Isaiah Joe, and Jay Will. Those are your guys you can put on that some people would want. So those are your trading options. Then you have your 2025 first pick, first round from us, which will probably be the same. You know, it's not going to be 12. It'll be later than that because I don't think we're going to get the pick for the Utah Jazz. I think they'll be better than what they were. It won't be protected, so I don't think we'll get up that high to get theirs. And then the 2025 Philadelphia first-round pick, the 2025 first Miami pick. And you got to remember, none of those picks are going to be any good either. They're going to be late. And then the 27 Clippers, which may be good because who knows what the hell they're going to be that far down the road. Who knows where the hell the Clippers are going to be. So, anyway, here are the Thunder draft options. But once again, it's an ability for Sam Presti has done well in what he's done up to this point, okay, and the people that he has drafted. You got to look, you built. You did Josh Giddey. Now, you had some bad ones. You had the Baszler, you had the Poku, you had that. But you had Josh, then you went Chet, J-Dub, Kaysen. Now you got another chance to build even further on that draft, and you're young, which gives you multiple options to do multiple things. Okay? Gives you multiple options to do multiple things. Why is that? What are the deficiencies the Thunder need? And we've talked about this. You know, they're looking to go get another guard. Well, if I go get the shooting guard, like when we go through the draft, if I go get a guard, then what that tells me is that Sam Presti's already said, okay, we're going to get rid of Isaiah Joe, but we need to replace him. I'm cool with that. But our biggest need that we have is inside presence. That's the biggest need that we have. And here's the stats, okay, for the Thunder team stats to go over so you'll know exactly where we finished. Okay. Remember, at the beginning of the draft last year, we had 3 needs. Outside shooting, perimeter defense, and what? Inside presence. So let's see, outside shooting. We're 3rd in the league in scoring, 3rd in the league in field goal percentage, 1st in the league in three-point percentage. So clearly we fixed the outside shooting. Clearly, we fixed that. Second need, perimeter defense. We were 3rd in field goal percentage and 13th in giving up three-point percentage. That was what, 9, 10, 11 points better than it was last year. So, or year before, yeah, last year. Not this year, but last year. So you got to look at that. So that tells you right there what the Thunder were able to do and were able to accomplish simply because of those simple stats right there, what they were able to do. Because, you know, the Thunder had everything going for them. They had, we had team chemistry. We had long. We were long. We're not tall, but we were long. So that gives us a chance to play better defense. So when you look at that, that's what that did for the Thunders. It gave us a chance to do that. And then let me see, 2023. Okay, here it is. I should have put this up there. Let me see if I can do that for you guys, because this will be a great little teaching tool right here. If I can do this, because this will really give you a great idea of what I was talking about here. Let me see. Let me see if I can do this correct. So this will kind of give you a good feel for what we were the year before. And this will help you guys kind of understand what I'm saying, and will give you a better chance for you to understand what I'm saying as far as what we need as a team to get better. Because our opportunity and what Sam Presti has And I'm like, he's no fool. He knows exactly what we have. Okay, he knows exactly what we have. So there's not like I'm coming up with something magical or some crazy deal. He knows exactly what we have and what we're doing. So let me pull this up. Let me slide that over real quick to there. Let me add this real quick. Ask to check out my computer skills. Boy, I'm good at this, huh? It happens when you mess up a lot. That's what happens. You mess up a lot. You get, where's the Thunder? Where's my Thunder shooting percentage? Thunder stats. Okay, here's our season stats from last year. Okay, 2023. It's going to be just a little bit off, but you can see kind of what this will help you guys. So last year, points we were third, field goal percentage we were 24th in shooting. We were 17th in giving up points. 3-point percentage we were 18th, defense we were 15th. So we improved significantly in what we gave up defensively from 17th to 3rd. 3-point percentage we improved from 15th to 13th. Assists we stayed the same pretty much all the way around. We increased offensively. Points in the paint, we were 7th. We were 4th last year, and we were 17th, and we moved all the way up to 7th. So we increased our points in the paint stat significantly. Offensive rebounds, we were 9th last year, and we were 29th this year. Giving up offensive rebounds, we were 29th last year. We're 29th again this year. So that didn't increase one iota. But you see what I'm trying to say? He did make the move to get done what he needed to get done as far as that is concerned. So now that being said, here is the NBA draft and what is projected to be out there, okay? And here are the Thunder's options as far as the NBA draft is concerned. Okay, number 1, the Hawks are planning to take Alex Sarr, the 7'1" guy from France. The Wizards are taking Zachary Rizector, 6'9". Of course, he's also from Paris or from France. So he's taking both of those guys from European. And they played against, all professional leagues are copycat. So you got a Wemby, so they're going over there. And remember, a lot of these European or international players are more ready to play for the NBA than younger players are in America, because younger players are playing against younger players. These younger guys are playing against older guys. So they're way more ready and used to the physicality. And remember what Wemby said. Wemby said that everybody talks about NBA is physical. He goes, no. International over there is way more physical. And why? Because it's like women's basketball. It's played below the rim. So people are going to be way more physical because they can't jump as high. And once Wemby adapted to the speed and the athleticism of the game, it allowed him to be way more productive than he was over in France. Why? Because of the simple fact he's not playing against guys on the ground. So that allowed him to do way more by being that way. Hey, I see we're joined by my guy Drew Hinton of Husker Drew Picks. What's up, homie?
Oh, man, just out here in God's country doing a little roof today. They had 3 in the raindrop. Been another week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's all it's been doing, brother. I mean, yesterday was ridiculous.
Rain and wind and rain and wind.
Yeah, I don't envy you being on the roof in the rain and wind, bro. I don't envy that shit at all. I don't.
Actually, and I drive out here today, and it's already starting to darken up on me again.
Where you at? You're in Western North. Are you in? Where you at? Western Oklahoma.
I'm out in the great city of Ada, Oklahoma today.
Oh, damn! You're way down there.
Yeah, a little storm tracking.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I was talking about the draft. I mean, what the draft has, what the Thunder need, because I saw what we did last year compared to what we did this year. I compared the stats and the significant jump as far as where we got better with outside shooting, but inside presence, Drew didn't do it all. So right now I'm going through the draft, the Sports Illustrated projected draft, ESPN projected draft. The Hawks taking the 7-foot guy, Sarr, and then the Wizards taking the 6'9" guy, Rizector, both of them from France. Not from France, but playing in the French league out there. Then the Rockets are going to take 6'6" Stephen Castle. The Spurs are taking Topic, the 6'6" guy. The Pistons, Reed Shepherd, another 6'3" guy. What the hell are they doing in Detroit?
Well, I tell you what, that Reed Shepherd, he's kind of just rocketed up the draft for it, hasn't
He has, Drew, but my problem is, why the hell do the Pistons need another 6'3" guy?
he? Yeah, they don't. They don't.
That's dumb. You're drafting another guy, guard. I mean, what the hell are you doing? I don't get that.
He's 6'4". I mean, he ain't very tall.
Yeah, it said they have him here at 6'3" after the NBA thing. He had him 6'3".
He can jump out of the gym, supposedly.
Well, that's cool, but they got several of those.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of 6'3" guys There's a lot of 6'3" guys can jump.
They're big. They put that down low. They got plenty of guards.
Yeah, I don't understand why you go draft another guard. That makes zero sense. But once again, it is the Pistons. So what do you expect?
Yeah, true.
The Hornets are looking at taking the Matthias Buzzley. I got to figure out how to say this guy's name. Anyway, he's 6'8". Of course, another overseas guy. The Blazers taking Cody Williams, 6'7". And
that's Jada's brother, right?
Yeah, out of Colorado, and I also got him as a Thunder option too if he does not get taken by the Blazers.
I remember watching him play all that much.
Dude, he's fantastic.
Yeah, lockdown guy.
Yep. So if you want to get a Dort that's 5 inches, 4 inches, 3 or 4 inches taller, yeah.
Does he rebound?
Rebounds, yeah. He's a good defender in rebounds, but the problem is, do you really want to draft a brother?
Right.
On one of your players? Do you really want that? I don't. That's why I said I don't really like that. But anyway, Cody Williams, number 8 is the Donovan Klingman kid going to the Spurs, and I was like, of course the Spurs would get him. Give me a big who's athletic, who can play next to Wemby.
Yeah.
And who can also spread the floor if Wemby needs to take somebody. He can also play out on the wing too. So great move by the Spurs. And then they got another, what have they got, the 20-something picks, and they go back and they get them a guard, which of course that's what they're planning on doing. And then the Grizzlies are going to take that Dalton Knight, the 6'6" kid. Do you like him?
I like him. He's a little bit. I think he's bigger than 6'6" though.
Well, no, remember these are based off the whatchamacallit, when you go to the NBA Combine. So like when I went to mine, I was 6'2" 3/4. I was like, I've been 6'3". They're like, yeah, no, you're 6'2" 3/4, bro. Yeah, because they measure you with your shoes
I
on.
like him, man. I'd like to see if OKC can get him. I like him.
Yeah, but I like him a lot. And then of course, because he's 6'6", and what is he?
He's athletic and he's physical and he can shoot.
Yep, I like him a lot, dude. I really do. Then the Jazz are looking at Dang Salanine, 6'9" kid. And, they're, because they've got the two bigs, so what are they trying to do? They're trying to get longer at forward.
Yeah.
And remember they got, what's the kid's name that we wanted last year really bad? Hendricks.
Yeah.
Remember we wanted Hendricks really bad. Remember? And they stole him. So they're going to be strong. That's what. Oh, Randy Wright, of course, your uncle goes, we don't need a guard. We got Waters. He just can't help himself, can he? Drew, he just can't help himself, can he? He just can't.
No.
He really can't. He really can't. Yeah, we do have Waters, but he won't be playing a whole lot. Okay, here are my Thunder options. Devin Carter, the 6'3" kid, which I'm just like, I mean, I like him, Drew, but I'm like, if you're going to get rid of Isaiah Joe, if you're looking at getting him or the Jared McCain kid out of Duke, then you're looking at replacing Isaiah Joe.
I think McCain's a point guard. He's not a wing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that replaces Josh and
yeah, I mean, McCain might not be a bad choice because he can shoot.
Yeah, he can shoot 45% from three.
He's gonna be a liability on defense again.
Yep. Well,
he plays no defense.
Well, he will for the Thunder. He will for the Thunder. He doesn't have a choice. Who I like is the Tyler Smith kid who our boy really, really loves. Nathan Taylor loves Tyler Smith, the 6'11" kid from the Ignite in the G League.
Yep.
Big, physical, can dunk and run, he can shoot. And I like him too as well because that gives you two bigs, two basically 7-footers inside. But this one, unlike J-Dub, he can jump.
I think that is what we need.
Yes.
We can't get that, and they just need to move down. When I look at it.
Yeah, if you can't get him, because Filipowski, of course, is looking like he's going to end up at the Celtics. At the Celtics.
He'll get him perfect there.
Yeah, that's what I said. Big white kid in Boston, somebody that can help Porzingis.
big nasty white kid who whines a lot.
Yep.
He'll be there. Perfect.
And remember, Horford's getting older, so it's a perfect fit for Boston to draft
Yep.
him. And then Cody Williams,
It's
of course, is
almost
the other
like
guy.
if you're Oklahoma City, do you act like you're going to take Filipowski in front of Boston?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you do.
So,
That's what I would do. I
yeah,
like him.
100%.
But you know what? My thing is this: the thing between Filipowski and Tyler's way more nastier, Drew. You know what I'm saying? He's a nastier inside presence. He's used to the physicality of the game already. He's athletic,
Yeah, he's
and it's
already
perfect.
seen the speed of the game, yeah.
Yep. And so to me, he's perfect for that. He can still shoot the three occasionally, but what he does
Did he
is
play, you say he was in G League. Did he play?
he played for the Ignite.
He played for Ignite.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So the Thunder have seen him play, so they know what he can and can't do. You know what I'm saying? They've seen him play against us several times, so we know what he can and cannot do. So the question that's what I was, but that's Nathan's favorite guy. But my thing with the Thunder is they've seen him play. They played against him. They know how to defend. They know what his weaknesses are. They know what his strengths are more than they do any other college kid because we got to play against him. We got the game playing against him. So we know what his weaknesses are and what his strengths are. So that's my only reservation about drafting him, Drew.
Yeah.
Because if we draft him, we know that, okay, he's going to fit in perfectly what we did. If we don't draft him, then whatever his deficiencies were, the Thunder did not like him as far as fitting in with what we already have.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was looking at draft options like we were talking about, or trade options. You got Josh, you got Lou Dort, you got Jay Will, you got Isaiah Joe. And you got 5 picks to give up.
Well, I think you can package Giddy and Dort, or not Dort, Giddy and Joe, and get you a pretty good player. Somebody.
Yeah, but see, my deal is with Dort, remember, Keontae Johnson, and of course we're going to do this tomorrow night on the show because tomorrow night is our weekly Thunder show on Wednesday nights. My deal is this, is that you can get rid of Dort because you got Keontae, even though Keontae is a free agent. You can keep him.
Yeah.
Because, Drew, everybody forgets.
When is Dort a free agent? Next year?
2 years from now, I think he signed a 4-year deal. That was last year.
Yeah.
So this was his second year of his deal, or this was either his first or second year of his deal, this new deal. So he's got 2 more years with us.
Well, right now, though, his draft stock is about as high as it's going to get right now.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. But the question is,
to think about, like Dort's trade value. Well, if you could trade him now, and you could probably get a lot for him.
well, the whole thing is you can get somebody who, to replace Isaiah Joe. Because the question is Keontae able to play his position and D up with him? And I think he can. But he gives you the upside of being able to actually, the ball's in his hands, he can do something with him. You don't mind him taking somebody off the dribble. Because he can
How does Keontae shoot from the outside?
really good.
Yeah. Dort got to light it up. He basically got to be wide open to make a shot.
Yeah, he, let me see, Drew. Let me see if I can pull up his stats for this year. Let me see. Hey, what's going on? Yeah.
Relocate.
No, I'm here every Tuesday.
But I remember you over there off of May.
Oh, at Ned's.
Yeah.
No, Ned's was on Wednesday.
Okay.
I'm here at George's on Tuesday. We were at Ned's before they closed, but we're at Ned's on Wednesdays.
Okay.
But we're here every Tuesday at George's.
So
Yeah, we do a different location. Huh?
where you at on Wednesdays now?
On Wednesdays, we're either at Industry or at Rococo. Like tomorrow, we'll be at Industry. And then tomorrow night we'll be at Rococo, or either we'll be at Rococo tomorrow afternoon and then doing the Thunder show tomorrow night at Industry.
Yeah, I like what you do.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, Drew, it looks like that he shot only 33% from 3.
I see that get up above 40.
Yeah.
Well, in our offense, he's going to be shooting a different kind of three.
Right.
He's going to have to be great in a three. He'll be wide open.
Yeah, yeah. He sure as hell will be.
Truly will be. He'll be wide open.
Yeah.
Between J-Dub and SGA and Chet. Your job basically
And
is to
Kaysen.
find an open space
And Kaysen.
shoot a shot.
And Kaysen. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because because what that does is that will change your lineup. You'd have SGA, Kaysen, Wiggins, Keontae, and Chet, or whoever the fifth guy you bring in will be the fifth guy, or Jay will for a little bit of time, which was that group. So that's what you'd have to do to replace that. But we'll see what Sam Presti does, but those are the things that the Thunder heard. There are their options, Drew. I mean, they've got to figure it out on what they want to do.
They
There's
can
no
just
question.
move down the draft and take Baycott. That's my idea.
You're just not going to let that go.
Find you a backup point guard and then go get Baycott in the
Well,
supplemental.
you know what? We can always draft him later as a third center. Would you rather have him or Jay Will? Jay Will can shoot better three than he can, but Baycott is more of a center who's going to rebound. He's going to rebound.
Yeah.
Which is what you've got. Like I said, the one thing the Thunder have to address, and I went over this earlier, they're going to have to address the inside presence. They got to address that. They have to address that. So, that's the kind of. You forgot to send me your stats today and yesterday, bro. Your picks.
Oh man, I know. Yeah, I meant to say earlier, and I got caught up here.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I get him in for the NBA.
That's Thursday. That's Thursday anyway.
Yeah, Oklahoma State pissed me off so bad this weekend.
Oh, dude. How did we
God.
lose back-to-back? Get throttled in both games. Weren't even close. You got killed in both games.
You lead 20 men in scoring position in 2 games.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Bad losses for Oklahoma State.
Well, as usual.
They really had a chance to make some noise, I think, in this tournament with the pitching and the bats they had.
But, Drew, maybe, you know what?
They weren't heavy on bats and not, it just, I don't know.
Drew, to me is, hey, don't play in O'Brien anymore. Go play somewhere else. You can't win at home, clearly.
They're the only team in the country that's had 3 straight home regionals.
Yep.
I mean,
and didn't advance.
And they can't get out of them.
Didn't advance. Unbelievable, isn't it?
I really thought that we would win Sunday night, especially after Florida playing earlier in the day as they did. They only had 45 minutes playing games.
Yep.
And we just lay an egg. I mean, then you got some jackass reaching over into the 6 posits to run home run. I mean.
Yeah, I trust me. I had to hear about it yesterday at the gym.
Bartman.
Yeah.
Bartman out in left field.
It's frustrating, bro. It's frustrating.
They did it twice.
Yeah, they did.
I'm like, come on.
Yeah, they did. Well, hey, let me go. We'll take a break and we'll come back and give you your opinion. I'm gonna give you the NBA Finals things, and you can give me your breakdown of that.
Yeah.
Want to thank our sponsors, SRB. If you have needs for engineering, surveying, and planning, hit our guy Mark Long up. They love to be behind the scenes. If you've got a water treatment plant or a dam in your neighborhood or in your addition, hey, hit those guys up. They'll take care of you. Collaborative Logic. If you have needs for computers, software to be written for your specific to make your office run smoother, or website design, Russell Williford is the dude for that. Oak Grove Trucking. Even though you don't need him right now if you have dirt, rock, or sand to be moved.
We need you out here, Jose. There's debris everywhere out here.
Yeah, he does. Hit our guy, Jose.
There's a lot of down trees and wood and all kinds of crap out here.
Yeah, he needs to get out there. He needs to go that far. Get that truck out there. YNB, family owned and operated since 1912.
The bank. Amazing happen.
Yes, they're an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC. Proud sponsor for us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or you can go into the main location, or there's 5 locations, the main bank at 401 Elm. 66 steps.
66 steps from historic downtown.
Which, of course, is on 66, Highway 66. Of course, YB Parkway, which is off YB East, which is on the Parkway, and 66, or 39th Expressway. YB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks and I-40. Of course, our boy Nathan Taylor says it's 212 steps if you walk around the Volkswagen. Yeah, that's what he says. Dude, I don't believe he walked that way. He knows he hadn't been on since we were talking trash on him.
I could see him out wandering around late at night.
Well, Drew, you had him walking from Brahms. You had him walking from Brahms.
Brahms is closed late at night.
Oh, that's hilarious. And then, of course, YB People's located in Bethany on 23rd between Rockwell and MacArthur. on 23rd there. And then, of course, Shelter Insurance, the Mark Pemberton Agency, located at 4609 Southeast 29th in Dale City, Oklahoma, 405-670-2424, open Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5, Fridays 9 to 1, closed Saturdays and Sundays, probably serving the Middale area since 1982. And then, of course, Drew, we're doing our historic Black History Month things, and this was the coolest thing ever, so I'm looking up different stuffs. And Major Taylor, they called him the Worcester Whirlwind. The Worcester Whirlwind. Yeah, he was the first black superstar. No, the Whirlwind. Whirlwind. Yes, he was the first. He was the first black superstar, sports superstar, world cycling champion in 1899, and then the American sprint champion in 1900. Of course, he was born in Indianapolis, and he wasn't allowed to ride bikes. He wasn't allowed to race. Isn't that crazy? But of course, that was Jim Crow. That was Jim Crow thing.
Couldn't he ride a bike?
No, it was. Well, I'm saying he couldn't compete. He could ride one, but he couldn't compete. So he was he got a bike and he was doing wheelies and all kinds of stuff in front of the bike store for people, hey, come here and get a bike. This is what you can do. And of course, he got seen by a guy, and they started promoting him, and he went to overseas and was fantastic. He moved to Worcester, Massachusetts, and of course, back in the East, it wasn't like it is, in the rest of the part of America. But anyway, I thought that was cool. Major Taylor was the first black sports superstar. I was like, wow, in 1899? I mean, we weren't around in 99, bro. We weren't even thought of back in 99 at 1900.
We were just trying to get over here on the boat.
Your family's still making your way over here.
Yeah, making our way through Dust Bowl, trying to get Shawnee.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it's, I don't mean it funny. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad I didn't grow up in 1902.
Yeah, dude, I was sitting there talking to somebody the other day. I said, man, I don't know if we could have made it back then. You know what I'm saying, Drew? That's facts. But like my dad told me when he grew up, he said, hey, son, they would have hung your black ass, is what he told me. He goes, you would not have made it. he said that, Drew. He goes,
cable and no AC.
Yeah, he said, no, they'd have hung your black ass. You can't be smart and arrogant, not arrogant, but cocky and talk shit. Yeah, that didn't fly. He goes, guys like you got hung. I was like, okay, thanks, Dad. That makes me feel better. Anyway, of course.
That really makes me feel good.
Yeah, thanks, Dad. Thanks for the uplifting. Sounds a little bit like Rick, doesn't it? Let me lift you up a little bit. In other words, let me give you this huge dose of reality, okay? Of course, my basketball camp is next Thursday and Friday, the 13th and 14th, and tomorrow is the last day. Well, you probably could sign up maybe Thursday, but I'm doing all my T-shirts, ordering T-shirts tomorrow, Wednesday. So we will have some extra. We only have, I think, 4 spots left. So if people are going to sign up, go ahead and do that. The 13th and 14th, grades 2nd through 8th, and it's the grades that you are currently in. Or if you're a first grader and you got some skill, as I added a couple of first graders who are pretty skilled, so they'll be there and they're going to enter the second. It's only $155. Use the QR code to sign up and get that done, and we'll be happy to take care of you guys. Now, Drew, the NBA Finals is Thursday, 2 days away. The Mavs are plus 180. The Celtics is minus 225. Isn't that a lot? I think the Celtics can win that first game. The Mavs can steal that first game, don't you? I lost Drew. I don't know what happened to him. I guess he'll sign back up. But anyway, in the finals on Thursday, the Mavs are plus 180. Are you there, Drew? Are you there? Yeah, you're out in the sticks, aren't you? Yeah, you're breaking. Yeah, you're breaking up. You're breaking up, Drew.
What color are your camp shirts gonna be this year?
We're doing thunder color, bro. Well, I want to do orange and black.
You got orange and blue?
We're doing whatever the Thunder's colors, whatever their colors are. Because I think we did the Thunder camp colors the second or third camp like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. 8 years ago, 10 years ago. So this is the 14th year of the camp. So we did those shirts, I don't know, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. So we felt like we should bring them back. So we're going to bring back the Thunder colors this year to celebrate their accomplishments. So we're going to do Thunder T-shirts this year. Why, do you want one?
Sure.
Hey, Drew, by the way, dude, I saw these sweet, they didn't have your size, these sweet Jordan 11 baby blues, low tops. They were sick, dude. They were sick. They, they were sick, dude. I was like, yeah, this has got Drew written all over them. But they were baby blue, solid baby blue, Drew. The leather was baby blue. The plastic was baby blue. I mean, they were solid. They were sick. I was like, yeah, this is Drew right here, North Carolina blue. But can you hear me, Drew? Yeah, we've lost him. Anyway, the Mavericks are plus 180. The Celtics are minus 225. I still believe, like I did yesterday, that I think the Celtics could come back and steal one. The Mavericks can steal game one. I do believe that because the Celtics have been off longer than they have. So I do believe they can come back and steal one for that. And I was trying to get our boy Drew on. We should have talked about this earlier in the future. Tomorrow we'll talk if he's going to be out there in the country. We'll get on this right away. So, plus tomorrow we'll be able to have actual numbers and everything like this. But the Mavs plus 180, I think, I don't know. The Celtics minus 225, I don't know if they can get that job done. In NHL, let me see, in the NHL games, the Panthers and Rangers right now. Hey, Drew, you there? I can't. He's out there in the sticks. He's done. We can't get him out there in the country. He's out there in no man's land is where Drew is. But anyway, you have the Florida Panthers against the Edmonton Oilers. I still am a good fan of them. I'm going to be looking forward to that. I do love hockey, even though my Stars got beat. I'm still going to try to watch as much as that as I possibly can. I'm going to be excited to watch that, but that's not till Saturday, I believe, is the first game on that. I have to go back and look on and see when their first games are for that. But it's going to be exciting to see what happens with them on that. But I'm going to say that, I am excited about what the Oklahoma City Thunder's future is, okay? We have the nucleus. This is a great opportunity. Sam Presti has hit it out of the park with Josh Giddey. Are you there, Drew? Drew, are you there? Yeah, he's out in the middle of nowhere. Bro, you're still not coming in, Drew. He's out in the middle of nowhere. I was trying to get Drew on so we can talk about that. Now, because especially with this, something that I wanted to talk about was in NFL news. Of course, Justin Jefferson signed a 4-year, $160 million contract with $110 guaranteed, and talked about how the Cowboys have to sign CeeDee Lamb. Are you there, Drew? Are you there? Drew, he's still not there. I guess he's no reception out there in the country. He's down in Ada, he said. But anyway, when you look at CD, who's coming up next, and Jamar Chase, here are the numbers between Justin Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb. Okay? CD, 4 more receptions, 700 less yards, but 2 more TDs, and they had the equal number of Pro Bowls. So this is why people talk about why Dallas, to sign Dak Prescott. And I'm looking at him like, how are you going to sign Dak Prescott? If you sign Dak Prescott, you're going to take away a receiver because you can't pay CD and you pay Dak. You can't pay Micah, and you pay Dak. So to me, this is really simple. I mean, CD is going to make more money than Justin Jefferson, so now the Cowboys know what they have to pay. They know they have to come in higher than, so they'll probably come in at 4 years, $161 million, $111 million guaranteed, kind of like what the quarterbacks did. They just went $1 million ahead. So that's probably what they're going to come out with CD. We're going to give you 4 years, $161 million. Are you there, Drew? You keep coming on and popping off. But anyway, they're going to pay CD 4 years, $161 million. I was trying to get this on for Drew so he could talk about, because this is his Cowboys, and do that. That's what I was trying to do, cut away from the Thunder to get Drew on to talk about that. But anyway, to me, you got to pay CD, and you got to pay Micah. And somebody said something about Micah and him, not having a sack. Well, remember, Chris Jones got his first sack, but in the playoffs, last year? So that has nothing to do with it, but he's creating havoc so everybody else can get sacks. That's what he's doing. So then Chris Jones finally came through and did get his sacks in the playoffs. So that's a bunch of nonsense to me. That's, once again, those are stat people. Look at the impact that this player has on the game. That's what you got to look at. And so to me, Micah doesn't do that, but, to me, Dallas is simple. I got to pay CD. I got to pay Micah. I got to let that go. Look at what the Minnesota did, Vikings. Kirk, you got to go. We're not paying you all that. At some point, you got to reload. And the fans are smart enough to know that, hey, and I guarantee you, if you put truth serum to Dallas Cowboy fans, how many of them will say, yeah, you want to pay Dak Prescott more than Patrick Mahomes? You want to pay Dak Prescott $60 million. And to me, no quarterback should make more than Mahomes. No quarterback. That's not how it works. But nobody should make more than him because Patrick wants people to make more than him so he can continue breaking up his market. But you tell me, no matter how you are, name one quarterback you think should be paid more than him. And look at his stats and look at their stats and tell me why this guy should be paid more than him. You can't. But that's how it's done. But nobody should be making more than him. But when you look at CD and the numbers I did with that, look at that. It's just now you go to the Thunder and you transfer into that. You look at the Thunder. SGA is going to be the highest paid guy in history. Now, if he signs a contract they can do now, that's going to cost him damn near $100 million. Drew, are you there? I can't hear you. I can see him on my thing, but I can't hear him. Drew, are you there? He's froze. He's out in the middle of nowhere. He can't get it. Are you there, bro? Just talk to me whenever.
I'm here.
There you go. Finally.
Here we go. One more time.
Thank you. Finally. God dang, man. Anyway, so sorry, guys. We're going to go back. We're going back to what I was talking about earlier. Are you there, Drew? He's frozen. I can see him on my screen right here, guys. He's frozen. He's not. Are you there?
Gary England out here. I'm recognizing all these little towns called Asher and Seaman.
You're freezing up on me, bro. You're freezing up on me, Drew. Anyway, guys, so what I'm saying is with the Thunder, we got this facility, we got the players. Let's promote SGA to be one of the NBA elites, which he is top 5 in the league twice. So he's one of the top 5 players, there's no question. So let's go ahead and promote that. Give me a coach that puts everybody. What? I can't understand you, bro. You're freezing up. We're losing Drew here. Drew. So anyway, with the Thunder, this is where we're at with it. Let's promote SGA. Give me a coach that understands, this is not a team. Forget all that nonsense. Give me SGA, put everybody where they belong. Let's retool because here's the spot. Isaiah Joe needs to go. Josh, I want him to stay because that takes away one of the coach's strengths. His strengths is out-of-bounds calls and getting players better. Now we're at that point where we don't need any of that nonsense. And without Josh, nobody else can make the passes he makes. Are you there, Drew? He's still not there. So anyway, to me, it's really simple. What you got to do, Josh. I love Josh, and I still think we should keep him. But if he goes, he goes. Dort, I think we can replace him with Keontae because you need somebody better, or go get me a guy who can replace him. J-Dub's brother to me is a non-starter to me. That's just me and the way I look at it. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in today here on the Unpopular Hour here at Georgia's Happy Hog. And remember, Georgia's Happy Hog, as soon as I can find it, where is it? Oh, it's up here. Anyway, Georgia's Happy Hog, located 712 Culbertson Drive, 405-525-811. Calling for catering events. They're closed Sundays and Mondays, open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 7. And, of course, on Saturdays, and they will be open Juneteenth. I'll get their mark hours for that. I know they're open Juneteenth from 11 to 7. Of course, it's brought to you by YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They're an equal housing lender, a member of the FDIC, proud sponsor for us to be here today at Georgia's. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. So go ahead and check those guys out. They are fantastic. They will take care of you. And we want to thank the people here today, here at Georgia's, for taking care of us. And always, I've got my ends back here, got my mac and cheese, got all my stuff back here, got my I got green beans today. So got that for them. So that being said, hey, everybody be good, stay out of trouble, try to stay dry.